Hey, what's going on, Sacramento? Sacktown Pete back at it again. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. Want to talk about Jrue Holiday and how the Kings actually potentially looked into Jrue Holiday. So, Michael Payne of the Ringer suggests that the Sacramento Kings are an interesting wild card to get involved in the sweepstakes for Holiday. The Kings are an interesting wild card. Harrison Barnes, Kevin Herter, Chris Duarte, and an unprotected first round pick in 2027 with a question mark. Now, Jrue Holiday is a very talented player, very nice player to say, but I think Sam Amick was quickly to shoot this down, and he went on to say that for those Kings fans that are wondering, I'm told Sacramento won't be part of Jrue Holiday sweepstakes. They looked at it naturally, like so many other teams, but aren't in the mix. And I'm here to say that I'm glad they're not in the mix because I think it would cost a lot to get Jrue Holiday from the Portland Trailblazers. Jrue Holiday was one of the big pieces of the Damian Lillard trade, and Portland felt comfortable getting rid of Damian Lillard for Jrue Holiday in return. So whether that means that the Blazers will hang on to him, that is yet to be determined because the Blazers are in a rebuilding phase right now, and Jrue Holiday is an older player, and that's one of the reasons why I felt like the fit would have been weird with the Kings because he's 33 years old. And don't get me wrong, Jrue Holiday is a very talented basketball player. He's a baller. He's legit for sure. Coming off an All-Star type of season last year, definitely would have gave the Kings 3 All-Stars, potentially 4. I'm looking at you, Keegan Murray, on the roster, but I think that the Kings would have to give up a lot to get a player like Jrue Holiday. I mean, that proposed trade, Harrison Barnes, Kevin Herter, Duarte, the first and a potential first round pick, a future first round pick for him. That's a lot, guys. It really is a lot. And I get the whole saying about in order to get talent, you got to give up talent. But guys, I'm perfectly fine with our depth chart when it comes to the guards. I mean, we have obviously I'm not going to name Fox, but I'm going to go and say that because I don't think that Fox will never be a part of a Jrue Holiday trade. You'll be getting Jrue Holiday to add on with De'Aaron Fox. So, but besides Fox, I look at Malik Monk. I look at Davion Mitchell. I look at Kevin Herter. I look at Chris Duarte. No one's even talking about Chris Duarte either. I think we're perfectly fine with our guards, guys. Um, don't get me wrong, Jrue Holiday is a baller, but I really am glad that the Kings looked into it naturally, as Sam Amick did report. But overall, they're not in the mix, and they shouldn't be in the mix because you have Davion Mitchell, who can do a lot of similar things to Jrue Holiday on the defensive end, the defensive side of the basketball. Yeah, maybe Jrue might be a little ahead of Davion right now offensively, but that's not to say that Davion Mitchell will not get better offensively and more consistent offensively because make no mistake about it, he is well on his way on doing that this season and getting better. And like I said about Kevin Herter and Malik Monk, good depth to have. You know, those guys are shooters and probably better shooters than Jrue Holiday. Um, Chris Duarte is going to play with a chip on his shoulder this season, guys. He's the forgotten one, and I'm kind of glad that the Kings are not really looking into making a big time move towards Jrue Holiday. I just feel like we have depth. Uh, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and that's how I feel. I'm very confident and highly speaking of our guards because I love our depth chart that we have going into training camp and this upcoming season, and I just feel like Jrue Holiday is 33 years old. He's on the decline, and I feel like moving forward, it would just be a weird fit because when we look at our timeline, you know, our core is relatively still young and entering and going into their prime. I mean, Demonis Sabonis is our oldest player when it comes to our core, and he's 27 years old. He just turned 27 years old. So, with that being said, guys, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this Jrue Holidays and the Kings being linked to Jrue Holiday, but then ultimately they briefly looked at it and they said, nah, we are good. So that's going to do it for me for today's video. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. We got Media Day happening Monday, and we got camp. It starts for real on Tuesday. I am looking forward to it. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below about Jrue Holiday, and let me know if you guys are excited for training camp to start very soon in the next few days. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward. Have yourself a great rest of your weekend.